Alright, so in this video I want to talk about the gear I use for every single real estate shoot using the flambient method. So the biggest thing that has changed from what I used to use in the past to now is this big boy right here, the Godox AD600. And I'm going to show you all this stuff and leave links to everything in the description. But the method and the system that I use has turned out to be not only faster on site, but my method in shooting has become so much faster in the editing room too. And I'm able to be more mobile and move around a house so much easier. So the other thing that I decided to do was, and I've talked about this in other videos, is why I did actually start out with the AD600. And then I was getting sick and tired of lugging this thing around a house. It was getting too difficult trying to hold this and walk around a house with your tripod, and then you had to set it down, then go get your tripod and all that kind of stuff. So I switched over to the AD200. And this is literally just a recent change that I decided, you know what? I'm going to try to rig up something to where I can have the AD600 either on a belt clip, which I figured, well, it weighs too much, you're not going to be able to do that, or like a strap where I can carry it around, maybe put it in a bag, or try to rig up something where I can actually attach a strap to it. And that's what I did. So before I show you everything else, I want to show you this. And I'm going to try to show this here. This is a camera strap, just like a wrist strap that you would loop through the part of the camera, but I'm looping the entire thing through. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. See how I'm looping that through the hole there where you would put the umbrella that's built right into the handle. So, and actually, it's still able to get an umbrella rod through there with that. And then all you need to do is find a strap with buckle clips or with clips on both sides, and then just clip that to that wrist strap. And it is super duper strong. You're able to just hang this, loop this around your shoulder like this. And it just hangs there. So let me see if I can show you this. Right there. So it's complete. You can be hands-free, and it just hangs there right off your shoulder. And that has been a huge game changer. So the other thing that I've been doing is running with a mobile app on my phone, which is super convenient. And again, I wanted something hands-free. So, you know, these cell phone cases that have the strap on them, you just put it around your neck, your hands free there, you got your AD600 around your shoulder, and now you are hands free to be able to grab your tripod with both hands, walk around the house, you're able to pick stuff up. You're not having to set anything down, going back and forth. And so I'm going to show you real quick, if you're curious, if you're new, the gear that I'm shooting on almost, like I would say 95% of the time, is the Olympus EM1 Mark II with that Alewa 7.5mm f2. Now, this is micro four thirds, so this would be the equivalent of a 15mm at f2, which, if you don't know about micro four thirds, everything is at 2x crop, including the aperture. That's why I love micro four thirds, because you can be at f4 and it still acts as far as depth of field and focal plane as an f8 and a full frame. But you still get the benefits of f4 with as far as exposure goes. So what I need to do on the EM1 Mark II is you need to hit the little Wi-Fi icon at the top there. Once it goes to the screen right there, then you have to turn the app on. And then you have to hit remote control. And then it's going to give you the Wi-Fi device to use with OM image share. And it takes, I've timed this, it's about 20-30 seconds until it finds the phone. And once it does, you just have to hit connect. So at this point, this is all you're doing is waiting for there it is. See how it showed up? You just hit connect. And then it will say disconnecting, connecting to your smartphone. And there we go. Now you're on. Now you have the choice now. This is what I like to do. For my initial shots, I like to use remote shutter. So I can get my camera level and all that. This is for my ambient layer. I can use the camera to make all my adjustments super fast. You know, do my focus, whatever. And then if I need to walk around the room to do other flash pops, I just sit here and back out real quick to the remote control again, click on it, and hit live view. And that'll bring up my live view. And this is why at first I didn't like the Olympus app, is because if you're in live view, you lose the ability to see anything on your camera, which you lose the leveling. Which then I thought, well, okay, the workaround is just to use the remote shutter, get everything set, and then if you need to go around to do other flash pops, then just use the live view, because it's really quick to go back and forth and switch them. You know, remote shutter, boom, now I'm back to remote shutter. I want to go to live view. Live view. It's that simple. All right, so if you're interested, let's take a look at right now. Like I said, if you could only have one flash to get started, go with the 8600, because you're going to have the flash power when you need it. You know, the other thing too that when I was shooting with the 8200 is these switches go bad. Now this isn't the Pro version. This is just a regular 8200, but the switch goes bad after a while. I've had this maybe only a couple years, and it won't even turn on anymore. I mean, it takes me like 50 tries to try to get that switch to activate and to actually turn on. And there's no way to strap it. I mean, you actually have to put this in a pocket or something. And it is heavy. It's about the weight of maybe 3 regular speed lights. And it is a little thicker. Obviously, this is probably a lot of real estate photographers go-to flash. They absolutely love this thing. But I'm telling you, if you get this strap, any strap that has buckles on either side with that, just a regular, simple wrist, you can buy a pack of these, and I'll show you this real quick. A pack of these for like $10, and then just loop it through that hole where the umbrella goes, and it's amazing. It's like you don't even have to carry it around anymore. I just grab it, and it's right there to my side, do my flash pops, and let it hang as I'm walking around the house. So here we are on Amazon, and this is what I want you to pay attention to is, look at this. It actually comes with the strap. So if you bought this one, and I'll leave this link in the description. It's my Amazon affiliate account. Just use it to shop around, whatever. But you get the battery, and this battery lasts forever. That's the other thing, too, is the 8200. You know, 2-3 listings and you're charging it again. With this one, I can go like 2 weeks with not having to charge it. And then this case, I actually use this case for my case that I put everything in. I fit the 8600 in there, my camera. That's the other thing too. I love the Micro Four Thirds because everything's so compact. You can fit like your camera, spare camera, lenses, everything. Drone, I have the Mavic 2 Pro, which I highly recommend that drone because it folds up really nice. And right now, since the Mavic 3 Pro is out, you can pick up the Mavic 2 Pro for a lot less than I paid for it. I paid like $1,600 for that drone 2 years ago or whatever. So yeah, this would be good because then you already got that strap. This is a bag to carry it in. If you want to do like a detached head, they actually sell a flash head that comes separate with this, but then you still have to hold that, so that's not a good option. But let me just show you just a regular camera wrist strap for photographers. Let's see, which one would you want to get? We need it thin enough to slip through. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be too thick or not. Yes, here it is. These ones right here. Something simple and thin like that. And then you're going to need a Godox trigger that works with the 8600. But don't go with the TTL version. You can get a cheaper version of the 8600 that's not TTL version because you don't need TTL when you're shooting real estate. Let me see if they even offer it. Yeah, because the TTL version is expensive. I actually think that's what I have. Yeah, here's like the Pro version. Look at $770. Don't go with the Pro version. You don't need it. I think this is the one I actually own. No, mine's a Flashpoint. Let's see if Flashpoint's even... Flashpoint Explorer 600. Here's another one, but that's a 300. That's not bright enough. Yeah, this actually is the exact one I have right here. Yep. Comes with the case. Came with that strap. And actually, I would say use this strap for your AD600 like how I have it rigged. Because here's the thing. You start weighing this down. If you are going to use it for your actual camera case to go from job to job, eventually these side buckles will rip. You know, they're not meant to put a ton of weight in them. So just be mindful of that. The handle on the top, that's good to go. That's been holding up forever. And yeah, so just be mindful of that. And so if you don't, you can use the strap that actually came with the AD600 case for your shoulder harness to carry around your AD600. So there you go. That is the gear I use, and that is how I run around a house now using the camera app with the phone case. And I'll leave all this stuff linked in the description below so you guys can check it out. But leave me a comment below. What kind of setup are you using? What are you running with? Are you just getting started? You know, are you looking to maybe upgrade, or are you trying to come up with different methods? Let me know. I'm here to help you. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.